Hey, good morning. Here to plant some trees? Right on. Well, thank you so much for coming to join us. I will assign you to a group, and then we'll get started here in just a few minutes. So everyone else had like 20 on their team? Cool. All right, thank you guys so much for coming out. Y'all stick with your team leaders. It's gonna be a good day. Go get it, Gabe. We're here in Flowing Wells neighborhood planting trees for the residents. So all the residents here in this neighborhood, or all the homeowners, we're offered free trees through our program where we come out and we plant up to 3 of those free trees for them, putting in 121 trees this weekend. So we provide the trees and do all the planting, so that's all taken care of. And then we also go through the blue staking process. So we check through for utilities. So basically the entire process is taken care of for the residents. Yeah, we planted over 2,100 trees since we started in the end of September. So we try to get 100 per week if we can. We're averaging more like 86 per week for our 24 events that we've had this year, but it's been a very successful planting season. How did it go, you guys? We get anywhere between, I would say, 50 to 100 volunteers per event, depending on the event size. We always welcome out new volunteers, and we want to get as many people out here to participate and learn about tree planting as we can. Tucson, gotta love it.
So right now we're just digging about 2 times the radius of the pot just to give it a nice big hole to plant it in. And so initially I was just a volunteer for a couple weeks, and then I really got interested in the program. I just loved being outside, planting all these different trees, especially in Tucson too, where we need the shade with all the heat. You want to rough up the soil just to stop the roots from coiling around, because when it's in the pot, it's kind of constricted, so we just want to free it all up so it can survive. I don't believe we really plant any fruit bearing. We just plant mostly native trees or trees that we know are going to thrive in a desert environment, especially with this hard soil too. But trees live a long time. They'll probably outlive the homeowner if they grow properly. So that's another really nice thing about the trees too, just the commitment it has to take to plant them. Then we also kind of want to stomp on the soil a little bit just to make sure it's nice and compact, there's no air bubbles left. So the berm is going to be 2 times the radius of the pot like the original hole we dug. And this is just to trap all the water that it needs. And aside from watering, it's finished.
Good.
Nice. Good job, us. We have little info cards that we usually give out at the end of plantings, telling them the frequency they have to water them, especially during the formative years of the tree. That's just when it's most important to give it more water. So what I love is getting involved with the community, because we're not really planting just anywhere in the city, we're planting in individuals' homes. So it's really nice just being able to interact with all the people of Tucson, seeing all their beautiful yards, seeing their reasons for wanting to plant trees. And it's really nice just getting to know people in this work environment too.
I had a flyer on my door, and I got home from work and I pulled it off, read it, and I was like, free trees? I was like, well, sign me up. I mean, who wouldn't do that? Thinking about like summer times and shade, but also with, on top of that, just like adding more. I mean, because who doesn't like trees? Obviously, we're trying to fix up the yards. The more trees, I mean, it brings in the birds and different stuff like that. It's just, I think it's much needed.
The land stewardship that Tucson Clean and Beautiful embodies is so important. People don't necessarily think about who's cleaning up the washes or who's planting the trees, who's doing the education, but it's really the foundation of building up our city. If people see trash and litter everywhere and people aren't taking care of it, that's only gonna snowball. All right, good attitude, I love that. So we got 5 more. Y'all wanna come help me plant those? Just kidding, we'll let you go.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thanks so much for watching this story from our show. And for more local stories from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.